The first anaerobic exercise are called to wake up. And this is a beautiful exercise if you do it early in the morning, because it can wake you up, it can motivate you more, it can make you strong, it can make you even anti-aged. So it's a little bit the exercise that will take time to learn, but it's a beautiful one, and just repeat what we are doing with Doreen. So you put your legs not aligned to your shoulders, you put them little bit apart, and because it is the first anaerobic breathing, you do much more inhales. So the first inhale, you stand like that, your toes are pointed inwards. The first inhale happens when you bend your knee, you close your chest, and you go towards your floor. So you sit down in between your knees. You do first inhale, exhale, and another inhale when you open your arms, and you have to have 90 degrees in between your arm and your torso, and 90 degrees in between your arm and your palm. So let's do it. Okay. So you go in front, I go a little bit to the back, and then we will not interfere with one another. Okay. Perfect. How is your pulse?
108.
108. When you were doing that, it was 120.
Oh, yeah.
It's perfect. Anaerobic exercise, and it's exercise number 2. So what do we need to do? We need to have a chair. So the chair, we've got beautiful chairs. We sit down on a chair, on the edge of the chair, and we sit down on our hands covered with our bottom. So these are 2 of my hands under my bottom, and I put my legs, my toes together. I put my toes together, and I keep my legs with a 90 degrees according to my thigh, and I do sit downs in between my knees and a chair. So just make sure that you've got enough of space, and while you're doing sit downs, you inhale first time, a straight up movement, then you exhale. So let's do it. You sit on your hands, and we do exercise number 2. Beautiful exercise. Perfect.
Start perspiring more. Heartbeat 127, 28.
It will be not more than 140, I promise you. Now this is exercise number 3, 4, and 5. Why I say 3 and 4 and 5? Because we will do it in a precisely the same position on the chair. So let's do the 3rd one, then gradually the 4th one, and then the 5th one. So let's do the first one. That is called push-ups. So you hold the chair from the opposite sides, and you go backwards you stay on your toes, and you put your legs as much backwards as possible. When you do push up, you do inhale. When you open your elbows and your arms are going straight, you do another inhale. So 2 inhales, 2 exhales. Okay, let's do it. Number 4, what we do, you put 2 of your elbows onto the chair, and your face is in between your hands, and in between maybe your arms, but you go backwards as much as possible, and you put your toes together and you prolapse your spine. You do inhale, exhale as you prolapse your spine. Now it will be the fifth anaerobic exercise that we call plank. So you go with your elbows again onto the chair and your face in between your hands, and you stay in the same position and you do inhale and exhale. Let's do that. Maximum legs, maximum to the back. Another anaerobic exercise will be number 6 and number 7. And what we're going to do jumps, but differently. So number 6 is you hold your chair and you just put your toes together and you check your knee. You don't need to have any accident, so your knees needs not to touch your knee, need not to touch your chair. So, and then when you just check your space in between the chair and your knee, you do jump backwards, maximum backwards, and you do inhale. When you jump in front, you do another inhale, and you jump with both legs. Okay. And if you want to relax a little bit, stretch your spine. Stretch your spine and breathe normally as you breathe with inhaling and exhaling with any kind of a physical activity. Another exercise, it's number 7, is also jump. But you jump and you exchange both of your legs. First one, the left leg will be in front, and the second inhale, the right leg will be in front. So let's do it. So you stay with a bent knee and one leg is in front, another one is at the back staying on the toes. And now you exchange your legs and you do breathe in and out. Inhale, 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 inhale. Okay, let's do it. Now it's the exercise number 8. You sit on the edge of your chair, you go in front, you go forward as much as possible, and you lift your tummy and you stay on your heels. When you do push-ups, you do inhale and then you do inhale again when your elbows are straight position. Now we will do the 9th exercise from anaerobic group. So for that, you sit down on the edge of your chair and you sit here and you hold your chair from the opposite side. So you bend your knee, you push up your legs, you straighten your legs, and then you put your legs down, inhale, up, inhale, down, inhale, up, inhale. Lift your legs with a bended knee and then open your legs and do Now we're going to do the 10th exercise from the anaerobic group. For that, you have to put your toes on the chair, and you go in front onto your hands, and you bend your elbows, and you do 2 inhales. When you bend your elbows and when you open them, it's another inhale. And now it's 11th exercise. It's the last one in anaerobic group. We will need 2 chairs, and we will do it one after another. So what do you need to do? You do again push-ups, but you do it in between 2 of your chairs. So you sit down on an edge of one chair, and you put your heels on another chair, and then you do push-ups. You go down towards the floor, and you bend your elbows, and you go upwards, and every time you bend your elbows or open your elbows, you do inhale. So it will be again 2 inhales. So let's do it. And I put my heels on the opposite chair, and I am sort of on a two arms are holding me. 2 arms are holding me. So I do a push-ups. When I put my body down, I inhale, and when I put it up, I inhale again. Doreen is sitting on the edge of the chair. She puts her heels on another chair, and then she goes down.